Do you ever get sick of making the same snacks over and over again? Well, today I'm going to show you an easy to make and delicious twist on brownies. They're called Oreo brownies, and yes, they taste just as good as they sound. I'm going to give you some history on brownies, explain what goes into them and how they're made, and finally show you what the end product looks like. To start off, I thought you should know where brownies came from. Brownies were born in 1904. They were invented by a chef at the Palmar House Hotel in Chicago after a woman named Bertha Palmar requested a dessert for herself and some other high-class women. She requested a dessert that was smaller than a piece of cake but still held cake-like characteristics. What the chef came up with was a flat, baked square bar with a texture that was crossed between a cake and a cookie. Today, brownies have become a popular snack and dessert around the world. Now that you know a little bit more about the history of brownies, I will show you how they're made. Before you start mixing your ingredients, it's very important to wash your hands in order to prevent the spread of germs, which I have already done. Another thing you need to do before you start mixing is preheat your oven. And in this case, the recipe calls for the oven to be heated at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. The ingredients for this recipe are 3 eggs, 2/3 cup of water, half a cup of oil, 1 box of fudge brownies, 1 box of dark chocolate brownies, 1 container of Oreo cookies that you need to smash in a gallon bag, and 1 container of cream cheese frosting. The first thing you do is you mix the 3 eggs, which I have in this bowl, the oil, and the water, and the 2 packages of brownie mix. You should whisk these ingredients together until they become smooth. Another thing you can add to brownie mix would be things like nuts, chocolate chips, whipped cream, and other things. But in this case, we're going to be adding Oreos. Once you have this mixed a little bit, you can add about half of the bag of Oreos. Now you have to mix these in until the batter becomes smooth again. Also, if you would like to find this recipe online, you can go to abcnews.com/go/.com. After this is mixed, you need to pour it into a greased 9x13 pan. After you have it in the pan, you need to place it in the oven for 45 minutes. After it's done baking, you need to let it cool for 20 minutes. After it's cooled, you need to take a brownie, which I've already have one right here, and you spread the cream cheese frosting on top. And after you have that on top, you can take some of the rest of your crushed Oreos and sprinkle them on the top. And there you have an Oreo brownie. Today, I hope you've learned a little bit more about the history of brownies, what goes into them and how to make them, and what the finished product looks like. Thank you.